Hey y'all, going on? It's Jesse Both here, the 19th hole, and we're going to be doing a rookie playthrough for you all here, holes 1 through 9 for the Festive Cup Tournament. And on hole number 1, we're going to be playing with a Saturn and a Quasar ball. We will be playing our shot at a 10% adjustment for the downhill slope, so definitely make sure that you adjust properly for that. And here we go. We're going to play our shot to the right side, like I talked about on my guide videos. But you can also play the shot to the middle, off the front part of the green as well, I would say, in the rookie. And you just play that shot with backspin. You land that second hop close to the hole, possibly get the ace. But we're going to play ours to the right side, so 3.7 wind. Let's see what kind of a distance we have here. So pretty much mid. So we're going to go with 5 of backspin, full left spin, and we try to aim that right off the ridge right there. Okay, mid adjustment would be 1.6 rings. So take our shot now and see what happens. We do hit it perfect, so this will be a pretty accurate measurement of what we'll expect here. And just barely missed the ace, so pretty good shot right there. You can go back and see where my alignment was as far as off that slope goes. With not as high of a leveled Saturn, you won't get quite the ball guide that you may get on other clubs like higher level Saturns, but you can definitely see what I was going for there with that shot. And definitely, I think if y'all tweak it a little bit, y'all could have a really good chance at that ace each time you play this hole. Definitely a much better chance than going to the middle, in my opinion. So we'll see you all on the next hole. Hey y'all, what's up? This is hole number 2 for the Festive Cup Tournament. We're playing this one with the extra mile, a Quasar ball, and most likely the big dog. So let's see who goes first here. If I go first, we'll keep going. If not, we'll catch you for my first shot. Alright, here we got hole 2, par 4. The way we're playing this shot is we'll play it right off this, about right there is where we want to land it. So full left spin, we'll go with 3 top spin. That's about right where we want to land it, right there. So if you put in 2.6, we're looking at 1 ring of adjustment, okay? So we're going to do a little bit of overpower here, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of overpower, just a tiny bit. We did not use full topspin because we do not want to risk going into the rough, and we may still go in. Nope, we'll be fine. If we had gone full topspin, we definitely would have gone into that rough and bunker. Right there, that is the reason why we didn't go full topspin. So you see how I played that shot. You want to kind of land it right there in the middle of that kind of like indented area on the fairway. That kind of like that half moon, you want to land it somewhere in the middle section of that. So honestly, I probably didn't even need to really go that extra overpower on that shot. A regular power shot would have been fine. Just make sure that you line your shot up and then adjust for the wind properly. So our second shot here is going to be with the big dog. And let's see what we got here. We're going to play this at we're going to play it with a 10% still, just because it feels like it's still downhill. We want to land this shot right there in the middle of that. Right there in the middle of that area. We're going to line it up as good as we can with the hole, and we'll adjust to 1.5 rings. And then we're just going to play this shot regular. Nothing special at all. We do hit great to the right. It should still be okay. Hop it right up there. and roll it next to the cup. I would say definitely a really good chance an eagle on this hole playing it that way. I hit great right. I ended great right. So perfect shot would have been pretty close. Not saying it would have been in, but it would have been pretty close, I think. I think the key to take away from this second shot is to land that shot in the middle of that fairway section, just in front of the green. You know, that slope will slow down the ball and give it a really nice hop to the hole. And it looks like it's a fairly true bounce as far as, you know, whatever the ball guide is showing. I played it last night in Tour 6, and I was able to get the eagle. So definitely a possible eagle hole for sure. It's a very easy green to play, and definitely no tricks involved. So we'll see you on hole 3. All right, we got hole number 3 here. This is a par 5. We're going to play this one with the quarterback off the tee box just for its accuracy. We don't need anything that's really long in distance off the tee box here in the rookie, because we really only have one option to play, and that's to the edge of the first fairway. So we will be using our quarterback here for this shot. You see I have 3.5 miles per hour. So I adjust my shot up 3.5 rings just to see. We'll put some topspin on this shot. We're going to go with 2 bars of topspin with the quarterback. And we line our shot up here right along that edge. Now we're just going to hit a regular power shot. It is a great left, but the accuracy of this club, you know, it's not even noticeable. And we should roll up there pretty close to the edge. Alright, a little bit closer than I would like to roll. So I would say instead of 2 bars of topspin, go with 1 bar of topspin. But with a 3.5 mile per hour wind, you do see that even you know, the 2 bars was okay. But to play it safely, I would just say go with 1 bar of topspin with that club and shot, because there's really no reason to risk putting yourself in that rough on that shot right there. It's no advantage to getting, you know, within 2 or 3 yards as opposed to 5 or 6 yards of that fairway, because we will be using the big dog for our second shot anyway. So, you know, play it safe on the drive, give yourself a decent second shot, and definitely want to make sure you stay on the fairway for this second shot. So big dog is what we're using here. I'll go ahead and zero that out. So 3.8. As you see, we have plenty of room with the big dog. We want to land it somewhere in there. We're going to go with full left spin and 3 top spin. So 3.8 puts us up 1.6 rings. So our landing spot will be somewhere in there. We hit it great to the right. Hopefully that doesn't cost us. I think the left spin will save us. Yeah. But as you see, with the spin, the top spin I put on it, it's just enough to take us up to the top, the edge of that fairway right before that bunker, which is where you want to be. You can risk it, go with a little bit more topspin, try to get yourself up inside that right narrow area of the fairway. In my opinion, though, it's just a risk that's not needed. If you go into the bunker or the rough, you completely take yourself out of the opportunity for the eagle, you know. But the only advantage of that is that you do give yourself a little bit better of a shot at the eagle if you are able to, you know, make that shot, you know, successfully. I say just lay up behind that bunker. You still have a chance at the eagle as well. I've got the backbone in for this shot here. Let's see, it's either backbone or thorn. Let's see what we have to use here. Looks like it's going to be the back. No. Looks like it's going to be the thorn. So we're going to play this shot off this edge here. Although we could probably just use the slope here. I'm going to use the slope here. Let's see. Min adjustment. So let's see how this one turns out. I'll hit it great to the right, but you're going to still get to see the slope and how it works. It might be a little bit too high up the... Nope. Yep. Good attempts right there. If you do find yourself in between clubs like that, you could definitely use the slope. I could have also gone with the thorn and taken the shot off the front edge of the green there, but I felt like the shot off the back of that slope gave me a better chance at the eagle just because of the situation that I was in. So, you know, that's the difference between playing safe in front of the bunker and playing your shot through the, you know, that little right hand neck line. If you get farther up there alongside of that big bunker, then you will actually give yourself a better chance with thorn. But if not, then you will just have that shot with the backbone, most likely going up the back of that hill, or you could go with the Saturn and play it that way as well. So, all right, we'll see you on the next hole. All right, y'all, welcome back. We got hole number 4 for the Festive Cup Tournament. Hole number 4 is a par 3. I'm playing with the Saturn and a Navigator for this shot, and I'm going to play the shot to the right side. And hopefully we'll show you an ace. I've got an ace on this one many times in the tournament past, and we'll be back for my shot. All right, so we've got our Saturn here, and we're playing our shot right here. We will be, like I said, using the Navigator ball for this shot, and I'm going to use 1 bar of backspin, 1 bar of right spin. 1 bar of topspin, 1 bar of right spin, my bad. And I'll take that back. We're just going to use no spin. We're just going to go we're going to go half a bar of top spin. Okay. We'll adjust for the wind about 1.8. Get it perfect. And see what this does. Pretty close shot right there. Pretty close shot. Definitely a shot that I think we can definitely dial in. Definitely give you a really good chance of getting the ace on this hole as well. And it's just a matter of, you know, getting that one dialed in a little bit better. And we may not even have played the correct wind adjustment setting for that either. But just enough to show you all what is possible. Holy smokes, I've never seen a ball go around the hole that many times, but it did. All right, we'll see you all in the next video. All right, y'all, we got hole number 5 here, par 4. We're going with the extra mile and the quasar here, and hopefully setting ourselves up for a nice thorn shot to the green. So we'll have to wait and see how this one plays out. Let's see what kind of wind we have here. We have 4.5 wind, okay. All right, 4.5 wind. Now you can play this shot from here, or you can play it from here. We're going to play it over here just because of the wind we have. So full top and right spin. And we want it to land right there where I have my ball. So 2 rings of adjustment here. And we just got to hit a perfect shot. Now I think I'll still play this shot to the right side of this tree when it comes to the pro and the expert. And we may even be a little bit too close there, actually. So we'll have to wait and see. But we'll see you all for the second shot. Alright, so we got our second shot here. This is definitely going to be a very good chance for you know, an eagle playing this hole. That's min, max. So we're playing a mid-range shot here from this zone. We're just going to put like just a tad of backspin on this, a little bit of right spin, like that. I like that. So mid adjustment, 1.1 ring. And perfect hit is imperative. We hit it perfect. Let's see what this one does. And boom, there we go. That's how you're going to get the eagle, y'all. So we went a little backspin, a little bit of right spin, and hit it perfect. And we played a mid adjustment on that thorn chip. So good luck to y'all. We'll see you all on the next hole. All right, we're back for hole number 6, par 5. Extra mile for this hole, and a big dog, definitely. I would recommend a Titan ball for this hole, for the second shot. I'm going to play with the Quasar just to kind of conserve balls. 20% adjustment for the wind. And I'm going to play the shot off this pad right here. I'm going to play it off the pad. Okay. I like to put the orange right there, like you see. And we're going to go with some right spin. Full top, full right. And we will adjust our 2 rings for this shot and just hit a perfect. Hopefully. We do. And this one should put us in pretty good position on the fairway. You do want to make sure that you use that full amount of right spin to keep that ball lined down the center of the fairway. And that should give us a good setup for our second shot. Alright, so we're set up here for our second shot. If we were gone with a Titan, we may have a little bit better of a chance to try to make that shot over the bunker, but we don't. So we're going to have to play our shot this way. I'm not going to use full topspin. I'm going to use 4 bars of topspin. I'm not even going to use that. I'm going to go with 3 bars of topspin. 2.6 wind is going to carry your ball actually 1 ring farther. So we want it to be right about in there. And I am going to go with 4 bars of topspin. Hit it great to the right. This one should still be okay. Yeah. Use that slope, bring it back down. Do remember that slope is there. It can definitely be helpful. That's part of the reason why I was okay with going back up that little bit of topspin, just because I remembered that slope was there. And if I had not hit the the great right, I would probably be sitting on the green right now, because it would have actually gone to the right side of that bunker in front of the green, up that slope and then back down towards the green. So a perfect shot would have definitely put me in better position. Let's see if this one hops over. Ooh, he just made it by. So my next shot here is going to be a very easy little chip shot. And, depending on what club you have, I would definitely, recommend putting a little bit of topspin on this shot. It is an uphill, as you can kind of see. The ball will stop if you don't put enough. So we'll put the guide a little bit through the hole on this one. Just to make sure that you make that shot. Just a little bit extra through the hole, or put a little bit of topspin on that chip. You can see that slope is a little bit steeper from that angle right there. Alright, we'll see you on the next hole. Alright, y'all, we got hole number 7 up next. Playing this one at a plus 10% adjustment for the wind. We're going to be using extra mile and a Viper. And we're going to go with the katana ball for the extra side spin. So 10%, power 2 is katana ball. 3.8 wind. Alright, so full top and left spin as much as you can get. You want to land your shot somewhere down in this area. I like to push the edge of my orange bar to the edge of the rough like that, just to be safe. And then 1.7 for the adjustment. Like that. And we will use our full amount of left curl. We do hit a great left, so let's see what this does with a great left. Still going to be okay. So perfect shot would be better, but a great left is still okay. using that orange ring as our kind of our aim point right there up along the rough line. You do want to use that full left spin and that full left curl because we do have a left to right tailwind, and we're trying to keep it off the right hand side of the fairway. You definitely don't want to go into that bunker area along the right side. So perfect shot or a great left still works. I would think a great right would still be okay as well, but it may come fairly close to that bunker. As you're going to see, my opponent here is going to go long right and into the rough. And now let's see what our next shot looks like here. So for this shot right here, we got 3.2 wind, and we got our Viper. It's max and so this is going to be at a mid-range shot we're going to take here. We're going to go 3 down and 3 right. We're just trying to aim this one as good as we can on the line with the hole. Okay, so 1.5 rings is our adjustment. Great to the right, so this one's going to be off a little bit, most likely. But if we hadn't been off to the right, we had hit a perfect, we'd be pretty close, but it looks like we may still have been a little bit short. Hard to really judge without hitting the perfect shot there. So I think that 3 back and 3 right is pretty close to the adjustment that you want to make. We may need to tweak the that backspin, a little bit, maybe like 2.5 bars of backspin. But this is just the first time playing the hole, so it's kind of the first glimpse for me, and most likely for you as well. So I would stick with the 3-3 and try that, hit a perfect with it, and see if it works. If not, you can tweak it from there. All right, we'll see you on the next hole. All right, we got hole number 8 here, par 3. I'm going to play this one with a Saturn. We got a Navigator in to start. We'll see if that one is good enough. We may have to switch it to like a Quasar. But we're going to be using my full backspin on the Saturn and about 2 bars of right spin. We're going to sit here and see Tom play this hole, see how he plays it. He's going to play his shot bumping it off the first fairway, which is definitely a possibility. I like to fly my shot straight to the green using backspin, but this is definitely a possibility using a backbone for sure. He'll be using the slope of the green, just like I am. And this is actually a nice looking shot. It's going to be a little bit far and wide, but it's going to be a very easy birdie chip for him from there. So not a bad attempt there. So let's see what we can do here. 2.2 wind, so not a whole lot of wind. That's nice. Oops, didn't want to do that. So full back, and we'll go our full right here. It's got the tip of the blue just kind of barely ducking down into the as the bunker, as you can see. So 1.1 is the adjustment. We do hit it perfect, so this should be a fairly accurate indicator of our shot. Pretty close, pretty close. We need to fly that ball just a little bit more. So maybe take off just a tad bit on the backspin, or maybe a little bit on the right spin there for an adjustment for that shot. But definitely a shot that is tweakable to the point, I think, of getting a pretty consistent ace on this hole, and that would be a huge plus for you in your tournament if you can tweak that to an ace shot right there. But I think that's the best way to play this hole, is with the Saturn and the backspin. And good luck to y'all. We'll see you all on hole 9. All right, here we are, hole number 9, par 5. Plus 5% adjustment off the tee. We will be using a Titan ball, an extra mile, and I've got the big dog in for the second shot. We may be able to back down off that club eventually if we see we can use maybe a Viper or something. But for now, we got the big dog in, just to make sure we hopefully make the shot. All right, so we got 3.9. This is a nice tailwind for this shot. Very nice tailwind. I like to play the orange ring, 3.5 top, full right. I like my ball guide to be something like this for this shot. If you have a little bit more curl on your driver, you can go a little bit farther to the left, more along the right-hand edge of that bunker that my ball guide's pointing to. 1.7 is the adjustment here. And we do hit it great to the left, so let's see what this does. Great left. This should be interesting. And we're still going to be okay even with a great left hit. So perfect will be a little bit farther to the right, but with those adjustments and setup, a great left is still okay as long as you use that setup and that full curl. Less curl would have been trouble. Alright, see you up. Let's watch my opponent. He's going to play his shot to the left, it looks like here. I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe he's... Okay, he's going to do a slice shot here. This may work, actually. Nope. It's a good try, though. Alright, so for this shot right here, it's minus 10%. We're going to uphill in this shot. 4.5. Max. Okay, we're playing this shot pretty much at max. Pretty much at max. 3 rings, the whole full backspin. And I want this shot to bounce about midway on that kind of fairway area. And so we'll do a 1.7-ish adjustment here. We hit it perfect, and let's see what we do. Let's look at this second bounce. Well, I like that second bounce. Alright, pretty good speed right there. You know, with the ball guide that we have with the big dog, it's going to be difficult to really accurately line up a shot perfectly every time. All you can really do is give it your best effort, and hopefully you get that good line to the hole. I think that second bounce on the middle part of that fairway section along the green is going to give you your best speed to the hole as far as adjustment purposes. So that's what I would go with. I would use you know, the full 3 you know, in an extra backspin. If you do have a club that has a little bit more backspin, 4 backspin would probably be ideal, but you can make it work. Alright, y'all, good luck to y'all in the tournament. This has been Jesse Both of the 19th hole, and this has been my rookie playthrough.